What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's Drip Guy Daryl, and I'm back at you guys with another banger. So, in today's video, we have a lot to talk about. But first and foremost, I want to say Happy Easter to you guys. I hope you are enjoying your Easter if you do celebrate it. And for today's video, we will be talking about the 7th seed, 8th seed matchup for the play-in tournament. Now, if you didn't know, the LA Lakers are the 7th seed and the Minnesota Timberwolves are the 8th seed. So in this video, we will go very in depth on who I feel like will win. So you guys will get my prediction. And also we will just take a look at the previous matchups, certain stats and statistics, and just news in general, so that we can get an educated guess on who will actually win this matchup. But hey, before we do get into it, I do have to shout out one of our new subscribers. Shout out to YNR Inc. Welcome to the Drip God Gang. Welcome to the Drip God Gang, man. Shout out to you. Thanks for subscribing. And without further ado, let's switch over and let's get right into it. Alright, so first and foremost, I do just want to start this video off by just showing you guys the play-in tournament, showing you how the bracket is actually looking. So, as you guys can see right down here, this is the game we will be talking about today. The LA Lakers, the 7th seed versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, y'all see that, and man, let's get right into it. So, I feel like the best way for us to determine how well these teams match up is just taking a look at their previous games when it came to the regular season. So let's switch over and let's take a look at this. So as you guys can see, I do have the regular season schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. So the first time they met was in October on the 28th, and they lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now we do have to understand that this was before the trade deadline. And as we see, they got their ass whooped. This was when they did have Westbrook. So let's scroll down. Let's continue. And just so you guys know, I'm talking about this game right here if you guys need me to highlight it. So, yeah, let's continue. Let's look for the next game they played against them. Keep scrolling down. Seemed like they didn't play them for a good minute. Definitely seemed like they didn't play them for a good minute. Alright, so we just found the second game. The second game is, let me scroll up a little bit more so y'all can see it. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the second game was on March 3rd. And this was when they actually did have the trade deadline. The trade deadline had passed already. And as we can see, they did end up losing again to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, as of right now, they are 0-2 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's keep scrolling down to see if there were any other games. Alright, so as you guys can see, their final game against the Minnesota Timberwolves was on March 31st, and they actually won this game. And, of course, this was after the trade deadline. From what we've seen, it looks like the LA Lakers, they are 1-2 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, like I said, there's a lot of context when it comes to this. There's definitely a lot of context when it comes to this team, just because we do got to understand they did actually, make a trade. And that second game was right after the trade deadline. If y'all do want me to go back to it, we can see. But that was like around February when they had that second game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, actually, it was early March, so March 3rd. So, yeah, like I was saying, that was pretty much right after the trade deadline when the team was still gelling. They were still, getting more pieces and things of that nature. So, I feel like I can't hold that against them too much. Also, some more developing news that I do want to bring across you guys. And this is really why I feel like the Lakers will win this matchup. It is because of This right here. Now, there is a lot of turmoil going on when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's just take a look at this video right here, and I'll let it speak for itself.
Boiling over here at Target Center, a very important game, regular season finale. And we had a scuffle on the Timberwolves bench. Anderson and Rudy Gobert. That's just something you don't see every day. I know the tensions, and you've played in this game. You've been.
All right, we pausing it right there. Y'all see what's going on. So, and this literally just happened 2 hours ago. Rudy Gobert, he just punched at one of his teammates. And this is the worst time for this type of energy to be happening. To make matters worse, it's not only Rudy Gobert who's out here wilding, who's out here getting in their feelings. Let's take a look at this.
Wow, the Rudy Gobert punch on Kyle Anderson wasn't the only punch thrown for the Minnesota Timberwolves in today's game versus the Pelicans. And this is a massive blow. Jaden McDaniels has broken his hand after punching the wall in frustration after picking up his second foul early versus the Pelicans. And he was on his way back to the locker room and, as I said, punched the wall. A huge blow for the Timberwolves, who play the Lakers in LA in the first round of the play-in tournament to get the 7th seed. Now, luckily for them, the win versus the Pelicans secured them a life. So if they lost to the Lakers, they would.
All right, so we got to pause right there, man. We got to pause right there. Oh, my God, man. This is very sad because the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're literally blowing up right before our eyes, right before the play-in tournament. You got Rudy Gobert, who's punching your teammate, so obviously that's going to fuck up the chemistry between the team. Then you got Jaden McDaniels, who has fractured his hand, and now we don't even know if he's going to actually be out there on the court, and he's their best defender. So with that being said, that definitely makes me believe that the Lakers are going to win this game, man. It's too many odds stacked against the Minnesota Timberwolves. You have the chemistry when it comes to Rudy Gobert and, slow-mo. You got Jaden McDaniels, who might not be playing, and if he is playing, obviously he's going to be hindered by that fractured hand. He might not be shooting or, just scoring as efficiently as he usually does. Another thing, when it just comes to matchups, I feel like it will be very interesting. Me personally, I feel like when it comes to the matchup, the only thing that the Lakers really need to do is just really try to, pressure on the boards, man. Make sure you get the boards. If the Minnesota Timberwolves do out-rebound them due to Rudy Gobert, then that could be, a problem for the Lakers. But I feel like this would be one of the perfect opportunities to actually use Mo Bamba. Now, I know Mo Bamba hasn't played that much for the Lakers because of the injuries and things of that nature, but I feel like this would definitely be a great time to actually use Mo Bamba, since he does have some size to him. He can get rebounds decently well, and he can also hit the three every now and then. So that would actually space out Gobert from, the paint to block shots and things of that nature. So I feel like this would be the perfect time to actually use Mo Bamba, take advantage of him, and it also, take the load off of Anthony Davis trying to get rebounds and things of that nature. If Anthony Davis isn't, really forced to have to really box out and try to get rebounds over Gobert, I feel like that could definitely help him, just get more into an offensive rhythm. So my plan or my goals, if I was the LA Lakers, make sure you run Mo Bamba. Make sure that y'all do just try to punish the boards, man. Try to get as many boards as possible. Don't let Rudy Gobert get all those boards. And last but not least, defend the three very well. As we know, they do got some pretty solid three-point shooters, such as Conley, such as Anthony Edwards. So try to defend the three very well, and I feel like they'll be good to go. But that's my breakdown when it comes to this series. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all feel like I'm right on the mark when it comes to the game plan for the Lakers to actually win this? And do y'all think that the Lakers will win? I know it's a lot of Minnesota Timberwolves fans out here. Man, do y'all still believe in y'all team after all the new, the new news that's done happened? Y'all tell me in the comments down below. Hey, like the video, comment on the motherfucking video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, turn on notifications and all that good stuff, and I'm out. Peace.